Here's the truth about parenting. Most of us have no clue what we're doing, but we are experts at making stuff up as we go. So if you ever feel like you suck at raising those little humans, welcome to the club. Every week, I'm talking to some of the most raw, hysterical, and fearless kid raisers I know. Because the truth is, we're all just winging it. Welcome to Parenting on the Fly.
Gusta Johnson is an actor, singer, improviser by night, a producer, editor by day, and a worried mom 24/7. She studied opera at USC's Thornton School of Music, did years of theater in Seattle and New York City, and is currently enrolled in the advanced study program at UCB New York. She's the co-founder of the long-running indie improv team, Wicked City, and she writes and produces her own videos with her production company, Ruffian Studios, which she started with her husband. Her toddler, Finn, is a big fan of Sesame Street, Cheerios, and getting into anything and everything he shouldn't. Welcome to the show, Gusta.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm honored.
Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited that we're doing this together because I'm just excited that I got a UCB mom. This is like number 2 for me. And I'm like, yes.
There's more and more of us. Have you heard? We're just reproducing like mad.
What's up with that? Didn't you guys, like a whole plethora of you, just have babies like all at the same time?
I think I was one of the first of this wave. And then, not like I'm taking credit for anything. It's like,
you started it.
Look what I did. It started the trends. I don't know if you've heard of this hip thing called procreation, but I think it's going to be a really cool thing for humanity. Anyway.
You called this, Gusta, it's fucking crapping out. Why? You're like,
Are you catching every word now or every other word?
No, I'm catching every word now, but for a minute there, you were like beatboxing. I don't know. It was...
Damn. No, that was me. That was me just trying out my new stuff.
You have a sick flow.
Oh no. I am paler than the wall in Game of Thrones, so I have no smooth moves.
There's no wall anymore, Gusta. Did I just do a spoiler?
I know. No, I
Did you watch it?
I did watch it. I did watch incest. I felt weird feelings about incest.
I said from the beginning, I was like, it can't happen. It can't happen. Like, I know you guys are both fine. And like, he's all brooding and hot and dark and she's all light and whatever, but no. And then I was like, well, okay.
That's fine. I guess we have to accept it. They've written it in for the entire season. So
yeah.
But then to do the anemic Braun voiceover where it's just like, and if you don't get it, it's just like,
I know, he's so terrible.
Seriously, Braun is what every parent fears is what's going to happen to their kid if they get their PhD in philosophy.
Oh,
like they come back and they're just like, I'm Mr. Raven. I got my PhD in philosophy. It's like, great, cool.
What the fuck does that
I don't
mean?
want. Yeah, like what? No offense. I think philosophy is fantastic and essential to living. But seriously, that kid, he just went to grad school. Calm down.
Yeah. And
he doesn't know everything and see everything.
He does though, Gusta. He knows all and sees all. Yet he was like, what are you doing here, Samuel? Like, you should know, shouldn't you? You know what I mean?
In the next breath.
Yes.
In the next breath. I know everything. Why are you here? Just...
You know nothing, Bran. You know nothing.
Yeah, you know nothing. Jon Snow knows more than you, and that's not saying much.
No,
because he's pretty, but you don't really need him to talk that much.
No, he doesn't need to talk.
Anyway,
we're getting off topic. Okay.
This is like I love this on every level. Oh, God. This is accurate. You should not edit any of this. It should just be this.
Guys, go downstairs. Take your sister. God damn it.
Go downstairs. I told you it was 9, not 9:30. Put Finn to bed. Oh my God.
God. All right.
And then 50 minutes of Game of Thrones and that's it.
That's all the podcast is this week. I had to discuss it with somebody. So one more thing about Game of Thrones.
Yes. Go ahead.
So my best friend texted me last night last night? No, 2 nights ago. And she's like, OMG, Naked John. I'm like, shut the fuck up. I'm like, I haven't watched it yet. She's like, oh, okay. So then today I text her back and I'm like, oh my God, Daenerys and John fucking, the wall coming down, like white dragon. Oh my God, what Baelish is gone. Like Baelish, when girl, Baelish got served. That was like the best. That was the most. It was the most like redemptive moment of the show because you're like, when is this motherfucker gonna die? Like, when is he gonna get his? Because it's gotta happen. And that moment when she was like, Lord Baelish, she just turned to him, and I was like, get it, yeah, what?
Did you see his subtle ass blink? I love that where he's just like, what? Like what? It was the most. I want to gift that for everything. Like that was amazing. But yeah, so everything about it. But then I will say the dragon was great. Except I was freaking out because I was like, is that blue fire? Is it a laser beam? What's going on? I don't understand.
How did he get lasers in his mouth?
I'm so confused. Is it because I was like, if he's a dead dragon, maybe he breathes ice. I was like, that's not going to bring down a wall, though.
No, that's not going to break up the wall. Yeah, I need some clarification on the physics department on Game of Thrones because that's not jiving for me either.
Speaking of physics, the sex scene. By the way, I wanted them. They closed the door. They were all subtle, and then they don't go to foreplay. They just go straight Cinemax.
Straight to it.
Straight Cinemax. Like just whoa, hi.
Yeah, there's your ass. Okay, all right.
Oh, hello there.
Yeah, I felt like I know they're trying to like rush this season because they didn't have that many episodes, so they're just like breakneck speed now. But we could have had a little bit of something, a little bit of tension between them because there was nothing. He just came to the door. He was like, "You ready?" And she like, "Yeah, ready." And then he came in and they were doing it. Like that was it.
I know. And it was like a business meeting or something. It was like, "Oh, here's fresh direct delivery," and it wasn't even like I don't mean to sound crass, but porn has more buildup than they.
It really does. It really does. It really does.
I just wanted a little hesitation, this like kiss, and maybe that pause before they're like, "Are we gonna do this?" Instead, no, they're like, "No, we know." No, I wanted that. I don't need, Anyway, being a parent.
Being a parent. Back to that. All right, we're really going to get started on the show now. I swear to God.
I'm so excited.
Good. All right, so I'm just going to pick a word, and we're going to play some tennis.
Cool. Awesome.
All right, and the word is appropriate. The word is stimulate.
Okay, just to refresh the memory, I have to give you one word back, correct?
Yes, just one word. And then I give a word. And then you get a word.
Bubble.
Gum. It's already going off the rails, Gusta.
I'm bad at improv. No. Gum. Hair.
70s.
Disco.
Platform shoes.
Falling.
The wall. What is it called? Shit. That's what just fell. I don't know.
Torment.
Oh, red-headed sexy beast. Sorry, that's too many words. Tall.
Basketball.
Sports.
Painful.
Childbirth.
Dilation.
Eye doctor.
Unwanted.
Children. Just kidding. Sorry. That was wrong.
Girl, Finn was unplanned. He was our miracle.
Your miracle, baby. All right, I think we can end on that. We got back to children, kids. It's all good.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
That was amazing. That was flawless. That was fun.
You're flawless. No. I'm weird. I think we started a podcast together. Can we call it Flawless Weird?
Sure.
Okay.
Weird and flawless.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I'm super weird a lot of the time. Just so you know. Okay. All right. So now I'm going to give you a word, Miss Gusta, and you are going to paint us a beautiful picture of a monologue that is true. And it has to be completely and 100% true. And your word, madame, is not stimulate. That's the next word was hard, just so you know. I'm not making this up. And the next word's gentle. What is going on? Are we just recreating the Game of Thrones sex scene?
Do you need
all right. No, we're good. The new word is operation.
Okay. So when I think of operation, I think of C-section, and I know how appropriate. I've never had another operation. Yeah, so I did not want to have a C-section. I wasn't someone who was like, I'm going to do all natural, because I know my level of pain tolerance is about this much. So I was like, I'll be realistic to myself. But I was like, I don't want a C-section. Anyway, to keep the labor story short, because nobody really wants to hear that, after about 40 hours of labor, his head was in the 99th percentile and was not going to leave. He was not going to make a grand exit by any means. And the doctors were like, he's just not moving. It was like traffic in the Holland Tunnel. And so anyway, I get an epidural and they prep me for surgery. I go in and I'm thinking at this point, yes, I'm going to have this baby. This is going to be a miracle. This is going to be everything that I thought and more. It's going to be a miracle. And I'm going to be so awake for this, so present in this. I'm going to remember this for the rest of my life. I get into surgery and they start cutting and he comes out and he's crying. And the first thought, I'm crying because I hear him crying. And then I'm thinking, he's just going to keep doing that, isn't he? I don't mean to sound crass. I love him so much. But I was like, he's just not stopping. My poor husband, he's sitting on this stool and it's like no back. Yeah. And he's got a mask and he's got a beard mask because he looks like a Mainer.
Right.
And he's like got this beard mask and he's wearing glasses. And, we haven't slept in forever. So he's got terrible breath. So they put him in this bearded mask thing, which makes him look like a terrifying robot thing or like just something out of a sci-fi movie. And yeah. I'm so drugged at this point and exhausted because I haven't slept. And I look at him. I know. I just wanted a burger after all of it. He comes in the room and he's sitting on this stool that has no back. There's no support. He is breathing his own terrible breath because he hasn't slept in forever into his own nostrils. He's getting nauseous from it. He can't see because his glasses keep fogging up from his own terrible breath. And I'm sitting there like strapped there, like they crucify you when they give you a C-section. You're like, I did not know I was the Messiah, but apparently I am now. Mm-hmm. Good to know I'm not the Messiah. Everyone knows. Way too much.
That's too much pressure.
It's way too much pressure. I'm not that great. But they strap you to the thing and it's like you're crucified and it's like this cold metal slab. And Finn comes out and I told you he was crying and he just kept crying. And they hand him to Nathan and Nathan is like nauseous but so happy but also crying. And then his eyes are burning because he hasn't cried and he's got bad issues and he's sitting there. And then after a while he feels bad because he's like, I feel like a bad father that I want someone to take my son away from me so I can comfort my wife. Because after the surgery, I was just like, oh my God, I want to remember this. But I kept falling I felt like I was watching a really boring movie and I was falling asleep. Not that birth is boring. You know that feeling when you can't.
Yes. You just can't keep your eyes open. Yeah.
I felt like I was in senior AP English again, listening to Heart of Darkness and just like, oh my God. And my husband's like, don't fall asleep. And I'm like, I'm gonna fall asleep and I want to fall asleep. And he's like, I'm not sure if that's a good thing. He's trying to hold the baby. Finn is screaming. And I'm like, I'm going to dreamland. And he's like, is she dying? And the anesthesiologist is like, I don't think so. And then the surgery keeps going and they can't find one of the needles. So they keep doing a needle check. And they're like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Okay, let's do this again. And Finn is still screaming. Eventually, and Nathan's just like, I'm doing this wrong, right? He's talking to one of the nurses.
Did I break him?
Did I break him? I'm doing this wrong. And she's like, you're fine, sweetie. You're fine. Let's take some photos. He's like, I don't want photos right now. Like, anyway, eventually they find the needle. They sew me back up. And all I can think about is like, I'm gonna be able to eat because I'm crazy. And I didn't think about the fact that I just had surgery. I get out of surgery. I'm so excited to hold my baby. And I'm like, I can drink water and eat some food now, right? And they're like, no. You're on a liquid diet and you can't have anything for the next 24 hours. Like,
yeah.
So,
no. It's not okay.
Childbirth is a miracle. And then afterwards, I look like, your stomach is all out. You've had surgery and my hair was matted. And I told my husband, and I'm not lying. I turned to him and I said, I look like Benjamin Franklin. I have my glasses at my nose. My hair is like completely matted in my head, but it's flailing out. And then I got this gut out to here. It was my proudest moment.
You've painted a beautiful picture. I just want to let you know that.
I hope.
I mean, if people weren't running to get pregnant after this show, they're listening to the wrong podcast. That's really what it is.
People say that I'm sort of like a doula of sorts. I'm just super encouraging of pregnancy, and I just make everything feel like it's rainbows and doves. I love being a mom. I really do love being a mom, but pregnancy was not fun. So.
Oh my God. And now we have to build a scene on that. All right, people, this is totally, we did not rehearse this. I have not heard this story before. I have no idea what's going to come next. So buckle up, people.
Woohoo.
Honey, I'm really excited for our wedding today. This is such an amazing day. I'm just so lucky that I get to be marrying you. I'm so excited. This is a huge, momentous day for the both of us. Aren't you excited?
Yeah, I'm real. Yeah, sure. What else? It's great. I'm really excited.
Babe, I mean, we've planned everything to the T. We took a year to plan this and put it together, and now it's all here. It's the day. Like, aren't you? I'm so excited to see you walk down that aisle, and it's going to be amazing.
I don't know. I mean, it's like these shoes hurt, and like this dress is super uncomfortable, and I don't want to I don't know. I didn't know I have to memorize my vows. I just wanted to go to Five Guys and elope. Why can't we just elope and go to Five? I just really want to go to Five Guys.
But honey, my parents paid for this wedding, and they want to see their baby girl get married, even if it is to another baby girl. Like, it's just the way it is. So we just have to deal, okay? And it's actually, so I don't worry. Did you make sure you took your anti-narcolepsy medicine today? Because it's really important. Like, this is really special, okay? You spend a lot of money.
I gotta be on my best.
Sarah.
What? Frankenstein was not real.
Sarah, are you kidding me? You didn't take your medication today?
Sweetie, I'm sorry. I wanted to be on my best behavior, and the meds dull me. They dull me. I can't be super present if I'm having to be if I can't be narcoleptic. We just gotta live in this moment. We got this. Oh, it's starting. I'll go. You go up there. I'm gonna walk the aisle. I got this.
Okay.
And
I'm gonna go walk with my dad.
Be fast, right? Okay. It's gonna be fast,
honey,
right?
It's a 30-minute ceremony.
Oh, fuck.
Oh my God, Sarah. Okay. All right, see you up there, honey.
And Karen saying she was going to do the vocal work for this was a good idea. Really good idea. She sounds like Bobby McFerrin.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming here today to this beautiful day of celebration for Sarah and Whitney.
Hey.
Hi.
Are we supposed to say hi? I'm sorry.
Sarah and Whitney have asked you all to be here today to watch them celebrate their love and union together. Whitney, your vows, please.
Wow, I can't believe this day is here. I just really want to tell you, Sarah, that I love you and I'm so excited about spending the rest of our lives together. And I promise you, I will be a good wife and I will love you forever.
Yeah, so Sarah, you're so cool. Like, when I met you at that Kinko's in Tacoma, Washington, I knew we were going to be together forever because you were fighting with a stapler. And I was like, I want to be with someone who fights with inanimate objects. Oh, shit, I'm fucking this up.
No, baby, you're doing great.
Anyway.
You're doing great.
Okay, I just... oh, God. Okay.
Honey, just breathe. Just
no,
breathe.
I'm going to be good. I'm just... I'm taking my meds, and I ate some Five Guys before this, and I'm really sorry.
Whitney!
They just came out with a breakfast special, and I was like, I gotta get me a hamburger made of eggs. I gotta do that. Not even a hamburger anymore. It's just an egg sandwich, but it sounds so good. And so I ate it. I'm really sorry. And I'm just... Oh
my God! Whitney, are you okay? Oh my God!
I'm sorry, I got it all over your dress. I am so sorry.
Please.
I am so sorry. I'm just gonna clean this up. I love you so much. I want to spend the rest of my life with you. That dress is so pretty. We'll never be able to clean it. That is so great. Oh, I got it on your face. Oh my God, I'm so... Don't throw up too. Please don't throw up too. Oh God.
Okay.
Should I continue my vows?
No, Whitney, that was the most romantic thing you've ever said to me. I can't believe you love me so much and you want me to look beautiful without puke on my dress. it just means the world to me, honey. Thank you. I'm so excited to be marrying you.
I will love you with puke on, poop on.
Really?
Goog on. Anything. Even if you just had a bunch of eye goobers that you just never removed, I would love you forever.
Really? You would love me through the eye goobers?
Will you marry me? Wait, I already asked you that.
Honey, we're here right now.
Right?
We're doing this right now.
All right, you two crazy kids. I now pronounce you wife and wife. You may kiss each other.
Can we put a kibosh on that until she cleans up the vomit on her mouth that's also on my mouth? Is that cool?
And edit.
Good God. You're amazing.
No.
You're a great woman.
Listen.
You are.
That was a train wreck, y'all. Well, I just want people to know and it to be very clear that we did not script any of this, and I think that's very clear.
We clearly did not script any of this. You know, they always say make a scene active, and we made it too active. Oh my God.
We had narcolepsy.
But fun fact,
vomit.
would say we yes-anded to a degree we didn't need to.
No.
No, it was beautiful.
Oh, you're a pro.
You were a champion.
No, you are. No, you are. All right.
No, you are. I will marry you. Fine.
Yes.
I never get to play slacker characters, so I'm very honored.
One of the funniest things that Morgan ever told one of my classmates to do was just to open their mouth when they were talking, because they were supposed to be like camp counselors. And she was like, just like drop your jaw and like just be real like chill with it all. And I was like, that's what your character reminded me of. That's what Whitney was. She was just real, just like no fucks to be given. Like, I don't know, we're doing this thing. I love it. I love it.
You're very kind. I want to be Whitney, and I will never be Whitney. I will never be chill about anything. But I don't think moms are chill. I don't think we naturally can be chill.
No.
Because if we are chill, then we're reported to CPS or something.
Yeah. You need to be on active duty to prevent the death of a child at any moment. Any moment.
You can't be Broad City when you've got kids.
No. And that's what's funny to me. Like, I feel like I watch like Jessica Williams and Phoebe Robinson, and I love them and the Broad City chicks. And I'm just like, maybe I would be that way if I didn't have kids. Maybe. I don't know. But like, I can't even go there because I've literally always been a mother. So I can't even like separate the two anymore and be like, oh, this is me. This is how I've always been. So, I couldn't be that chill with my life. It just wouldn't really work out for the children's.
Yeah. And I never knew what that felt like, even when I was single, because I am essentially a grandmother. I've always been a grandmother. I was a grandmother at birth. And I don't mean in a Game of Thrones style. I mean, just like legitimately, it was like just an old.
Are you the red
stuff.
woman? Wait, what?
I am. You take
shriveled skin.
You take this necklace off. I look terrible.
Oh man. No.
That's awful. I've always been a grandmother at heart. I've just been crotchety since 5.
I love it.
Get these damn kids off my lawn.
Somebody's got to be that way. You can't all be like, everybody has their role to play, and nobody would appreciate like the squishy, lovey-dovey people of the world if there weren't crass and crotchety people of the world to balance them out. So you're necessary.
Yeah, I'm a necessary evil. You're light and I am the void. No, I'm joking.
That's not what I said. Oh, Lord. Okay, it is time. It is time now for 20 questions with your kid. Oh, yeah. So your son, Finn, is how old? 2. When was his birthday?
Well, he's almost 2. October 18th.
Oh, okay. All right. So he's almost 2. Got it. All right. So are you ready to answer these questions only as Finn would?
I am.
Hi, Finn. Thanks so much for coming on the show today. I'm really excited to ask you a couple questions. Are you ready?
Hi.
Okay. All
Bye.
right. Yeah. Okay. So Finn, what is something that makes you really happy?
Food. More food, please. More food. Cheerios.
Okay.
Berry Cheerios.
Very berry Cheerios. Those are delicious. Awesome. All right. So what's something that makes you really, really sad, Finn?
More, please.
No. What's something that makes you sad, Finn? Focus.
Oh, no food. No food makes me sad. No Cheerios. No berry Cheerios makes me sad. Playpen makes me sad. I hate going in the playpen.
Playpens are not fun. They're baby jails. I understand. Okay, so how many times a day does your mommy tell you no, do you think?
Too many.
That's a fair response.
I want to be real for a minute and access a larger vocabulary than I should be able to just say one thing real quick. Mom, Just because you think it's dangerous doesn't mean I don't know what I'm doing, okay? If I want to play with the computer mouse over and over and over again, I have a reason to do it. If I want to try to pull at the TV, I have a reason to do it. If I want to stick my finger in the fan, I'm testing something. I've got a hypothesis, and you're not letting me test it out.
These are all valid concerns, Finn. Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm hearing you.
Thank you.
So how old do you think your mommy is, Finn?
400 years old. She was created before time. She always has been and always will be.
Okay. All right. So she's pretty old. And what about your dad? How old do you think he is?
33.
I think that's actually accurate. I'm not sure. I don't know exactly how old your dad is, but that sounds about right.
He was born in 1984. I know that. I ate his birth certificate.
And you just ingested that information when you ate it? Is that what happened? So,
food.
Okay.
Love food.
Yeah, food. Yeah, back to the food. Okay. Cheerios and birth certificates. All righty. So what's something you're really, really good at?
Climbing. I'm great at climbing. I'm great at falling. I'm great at eating. I'm great at pretty much everything I do. Good at pooping, peeing, crying, and I'm very good at drumming.
Oh, I'm sure I'm sure your parents and your neighbors appreciate that.
Oh yeah, I like to stomp too, so I'll drum and stomp at the same time. I'm like Stomp. I'm like the musical Stomp, but you don't have to pay.
It's a free show. So we already talked about your favorite food, but what is your favorite song? And can you sing a little bit of it for me?
Sure. Sunny days, keeping the clouds away. On my way, bird, giant bird in the face, to where the air is sweet. There's food. Can you tell me how to get to Sesame Street? I don't know.
Wow, that was really good. It did. That answered my question. Thank you. That was beautiful. How much do you think your dad weighs?
Excellent question. I don't understand why we aren't on the metric system, but I will say 180 pounds, give or take.
You're okay. So, and how much do you think your mom weighs?
She won't let me tell you that. That's a secret written in the scrolls of time that I shall never know.
Understood. Yeah, we wouldn't want to give away that secret. That would be that would be bad. So, what is your favorite toy to play with? You said you like drumming. Anything else? Your favorite toy?
Markers of all kinds, preferably uncapped, and lipstick. I love lipstick. I love finding lipstick, and I love drawing with lipstick. And I love eating lipstick, and I love, anything that makes my mother cry. I'm not mean, I'm just saying it's an interesting response that I'm eliciting when I find her lipstick. I like it.
There just happens to be a correlation between all the things that you love and those also being things that make your mom cry, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Just
I'm not evil. It's just that it happens.
So what do you think you want to be when you grow up?
A dragon. I've been practicing. Do you want to hear my dragon?
Yeah, sure.
I get it. I do this to get attention, and it works really well.
So when do you use this dragon call?
Every 2 seconds. I'm in the playpen. I don't want to be in there. I see a toy on the outside of the playpen I want. I want more Cheerios. If I could breathe fire, I would. I'm working on that.
Wow.
I think you're watching a little too much Game of Thrones there, Finn. I think.
Oh,
I
my
don't know.
parents are terrible about that.
Oh, no. Have you actually seen Game of Thrones, Finn?
Only a little bit by accident.
Okay.
They do let me watch The Americans, which I know is not appropriate.
Well, you know what? You have a wide range of shows that you like between Sesame Street and The Americans. I mean, that's a lot of ground you covered there.
Ironically, both are about the KGB.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so what's something what's something that you always say no to? Like your mom or dad asks you and you always say no.
Kisses.
Really?
Kisses or hugs. I like them, but I want them to work for it.
Oh, I see. Okay. So you're play a little hard to get?
Yeah. So my dad got my mom. So at least that's the story. That I wasn't there. That's how it goes.
Did your dad tell you this story?
Yes, he tells me every night. He's like, son, play hard to get. That's how you do it. As
Works
the dude.
every time.
Yeah, works every time.
All right. So what's something that dad always says to you? Like what's something your dad always says to you?
Ooh, that's a good question. He says train a lot and food more.
He says train to you a lot?
Well, he'll identify. I mean, I don't know if his vocabulary is very well developed because he's always pointing at things and being like, what's this? And I'm like, dude, you don't know? You're like 33 years old and you don't know? That's a book. And he'll point in the book. And I don't know if my father can read because he just points at things and he's like, what's this? And I'm like, it's obviously a basketball, dude. Like, why can't you tell? So, yeah, that's what he says to me a lot. He's, I got some issues. I got some concerns about that.
So your dad's a man of few words is what you're saying to me.
Yeah, he's, I would say he's, I just learned this word today, stoic.
Oh, that's a very good SAT word and a big word for a 2-year-old. What's something your mom always says to you?
She says, I love you a lot. And I think she keeps wanting me to say it back. But again, hard to get. I give her little snippets. I go, which sounds like I love you, but is not. I love you.
No, that's not. You're a tease. That's what you are, Finn. You're a tease.
Mm-hmm. I got this down. This is my sweet move I've practiced because I'm 2. It's just that.
But Finn, the audience can't see you.
Oh, I forgot this was a podcast. Anyway, I'll describe it in detail like Ira Glass. I listened to Ira Glass.
You are a very advanced 2-year-old, I swear.
My mom's a nerd, so it's rubbing off. I'm very good at the flirty eyes.
The flirty eyes. Yeah, that's a good skill to learn.
Yeah, it works really well on waitresses.
Lastly, have you ever peed on your parents?
Yes. Is that something you just do?
Not typically, no. Big people.
Wait, hold up. This is important for me. I gotta unpack this. You don't do that?
People actually pee in the toilet. They don't pee on their parents. That's not the norm.
No, I thought it was diaper default, then just wherever is second, and then third is parent. If you can't find a diaper or air, pee right on your parents. Fourth is my crib. And I usually just like take the diaper off. If it's like too big, take it off and just let it loose.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Just let it all go.
Mm-hmm.
That can feel comfortable though, laying in your own warm pee, right?
It's like a spa.
Right. Yeah, sure. Well, Finn, thank you so much for joining me on the show today. You've been just insightful.
Thank you. So where are my Cheerios? I requested Very Berry in my trailer and nobody brought them.
In your trailer. Put it in your rider next time, okay?
I want green M&Ms and Very Berry Cheerios.
Oh, Finn sounds like he's a special kid, Gusta.
Oh, you're sweet. He is a sweetheart. Truly, like he's way better than I deserve, to be honest.
Oh, he sounds very, very cute. And I'm so glad that he was able to sleep during all this ruckus because
I'm weird. He has me as a mom. He can sleep through anything because I'm insane.
what is that supposed to mean? We don't know you like that, Gusta.
No, I just mean like, yeah, that makes me sound like I'm a rocker. No, I just, I'm I trained in opera, so,
That's great. That's probably the most interesting thing I read in your bio. Is like an opera singer. I'm like, so where does an opera singer get her kicks now? Because you work at a desk day job during the day, and you're doing improv a little bit at night still, right?
Yep, definitely.
So where do you get your opera kicks?
Right now I joined a choir for a little while, but they were kind of like high school, like Mean Girls high school. So I was like, I gotta leave because everyone's like very Mean Girls.
Oh, tell me about that. Hold on. Go back to that. Tell me about the situation.
So the choir shall remain nameless, but I went and I was in New York and I went to like the first rehearsal. And I was like, hi, I'm a soprano, or, like I'm new to the choir. Like I auditioned and they invited me and I'm like, okay, so I'm a soprano. Where do I sit? And they're like, you sit over there.
No, they didn't.
Like, what? I'm not kidding you. Like, seriously, it was like high school. And then I sat over there and someone's like, oh, Margaret, or I don't know, whatever the name is. Margaret is sitting there. That's her seat. And I was like, okay. So then I go somewhere else and they're like, you're in the alto section. Go back to where the sopranos go.
No, they didn't. Yo, Gusta.
Like, no.
These girls sound like they need a beat down. Like, what?
They were mean.
What is that?
Mean. So now I get my kicks from singing to Finn occasionally when he lets me. And like, when I do bedtime singing, because we try to sing a song at bedtime.
Yeah.
I find myself stylizing it a little bit too much. And then I think by the end of it, he's like, could you not do that?
Could you just sing fucking Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star, Mom? Thanks.
Legit, that is one of the songs I sing. And then I add weird, crappy opera trills and stuff because I get bored.
So see, now you have to do it. Because this is not fair to the audience because they're trying to envision what Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star sounds like with some like opera trills, as you call it, and I don't know what that sounds like, so you need to give us a taste.
Okay, well, I don't want to wake up Finn, so I'm going to be quiet. So
quiet opera.
It's going to be very basic for this because I had like a thick dinner. That sounds gross. That's disgusting. Whatever.
A lot of dairy.
Just a lot of dairy.
You're working with a lot of phlegm this evening.
How was dinner? It was thick. Like, ew.
It was thick.
Don't make that a thing.
Doesn't sound appetizing.
No. Okay, so I'll try. I got water over here. Look at this.
There you go. Hydrate the vocal cords.
Okay. See him. Okay. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are.
Oh my God, you are like Snow White singing to the woodland creatures. That was beautiful.
You are very kind.
I just wanted to frolic through a meadow hearing you sing that and talk to rabbits and have little mice tend to my dress. That might be two stories put together. I don't think that was Snow White, but whatever. You know what I mean.
Disney. It's Disney. You could just meld them all together. Yeah, it's funny because the first time I didn't sing full voice there because I'm an asshole. But when I did sing full voice a couple times around Finn just to practice. Yeah. And he started crying so much because he was terrified. So I tend to only sing. Yeah, because it's like a banshee is suddenly in the apartment, like some demon from behind the moon flew in and was just like, I'm going to scream at you. Who replaced my mom? Yeah, I tend to not
it was
sing
beautiful.
voice.
Oh, no, it was beautiful. It was beautiful though. But I can imagine like the full power and range of your voice would be quite alarming to a small child. It might be just a little bit.
Yeah,
just a little bit.
Or an adult or anyone that's suffering from a migraine.
Oh, Gusta, I'm so thrilled that you came on the show today, and I hope everybody else is as thrilled as I was to listen to you because you're fun as shit. And tell everybody where they can you tell everybody where they can check you out, find you. They can go to your website, gustajohnson.com, right?
Yes, great job. I mean, I know it's my name, but like still it's impressive. Like you can remember it.
That's why I'm a professional.
You are a pro. You are amazing and so much fun. And I was honored to be on this. And yeah, you can go to my website. You can check out Ruffian Studios on Facebook. We have a Facebook page there. Just look up Ruffian Studios and it's there. And also you can follow me on Twitter at Gusta Emily. It's just at Gusta Emily. There's not a lot of Gustas, so I get premium usernames.
Yeah, there was really somebody that took Gusta already?
Oh yeah, some dude in like Georgia.
Fuck him, man.
I know. Because some guy named Patrick Gusta's in Georgia. If he's listening tonight, can we have a talk, dude? Can I have my name back?
Yeah, give her her handle, man. Give her her handle.
Thank you.
All right. Well, you can check out Gusta Emily on Twitter and gustajohnson.com. And thank you so much, Gusta, for being on the show today.
Thank you. You're the best.
No, you are. You are.
If you like this episode and want to hear more tales of making stuff up as we go, please subscribe to our show, give us a rating, and drop us a review. Thanks so much for listening to Parenting on the Fly.